Hey everybody, we are back in Orlando and I've got so many exciting things to share with you. Today is the summer solstice. The sun is up there solsticing as hard as it can. It's also Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the wonderful dads out there. The dads in our family, your families, and all of the above. Now listen, they announced a new Halloween Horror Nights house while we were out of town. So we have got to talk about Stranger Things 5 coming to HHN 35. Also, the Trident has fallen over at Lost Continent. Demolition continues. There is so much I want to see and show you over there. The construction on the Fast and Furious coaster is moving along. There's a lot of updates and fun things to see. So we are going to enjoy this beautiful summer solstice together and have a great day at Universal. So let's get started. Just taking a look at the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift coaster construction coming along so quickly. We can see this turn in here. This banked or overbanked turn in there, the 170-foot tall spike that looks like still there's going to be some more track going on there, but a ton of new track has been added, a ton of new supports have been added. The coaster is just striking and beautiful, but let's go in the park and check out the new Stranger Things HHN merch and talk about that first. When I tell you that summer sun is solsticing, it's doing its thing. It's the longest day of the year. Let's go through the archway. Because it is so hot, it's about 95 degrees Fahrenheit right now. They've got fans and cool zones all over the park. I had to put my hair up too because this is not a hair down kind of day. I tell you that much. Oh, that is good. That is good stuff. Okay, doesn't look too crowded this afternoon, but you never know. We're beating the heat today, so we are going in through the shop. Because, see, the AC already helps. See, the AC helps already. By the way, I am wearing my Vampire Lestat shirt in honor of the new episode coming out today. Let me know if you're also watching. I'm going to watch as soon as I get home tonight. Okay, we're going to head to the Five and Dime, check out the new Stranger Things merch, and talk about it. I'm going inside through the Wicked experience. Any AC we can get today. The summer is no joke. The summer solstice is no joke, okay? But yeah, let's get there. We're going to the Five and Dime. If only I could travel via bubble, but we just gotta hoof it. It is too much out there. Oh boy, here we go. So the Five and Dime is Universal Studios location for Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. It's a sprig. The sprigs are sprigging. Halloween Horror Nights 2026 construction, getting the park ready, building out the scare zones has begun. The first level where they put up the trusses, the sprigs, the support structures that will hold all of the decorations and lighting and all that cool stuff. It's begun. And the reason they start in summer and they do this every year is because it just takes that long to transform this park. Now, let's go in here and take a look at this. Stranger Things 5 has officially been announced. This is the third of 10 houses that we'll find this year at Halloween Horror Nights, the 35th anniversary here at Universal Orlando, and this will be at both coasts, also at Hollywood. The shirt is a bit weird. It is $30, and they've gone for the Never Go Alone with like a faded Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights design behind it. So we've got the Mind Flayer, the Universal Studios archway that could work for both coasts. We've got the gang here. Very interesting shirt design. No HHN on the sleeves or anything. Okay. They've also got Vecna here. These are the acrylic figures that go on the carousel. I've been showing you each figure being added to the carousel as each house is announced, and I will add Vecna and the Demogorgon here. We've got mugs also. So the mugs are $20. Oh, by the way, the acrylic pieces are $15 each. The carousel is sold separately. Here it is. So they've still got plenty of the carousel left you can buy, and that is $35. And there's Vecna added to it. So we have Sinners. So we have Smoke and Stack on there. We have Jack and Oddfellow for their house. Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control. Lots of glare here. This is called the Infernal Carnival set. So it's a special collectible item this year. Yeah, they do. Where they're gonna have, it's collect them all, right? So 3 houses have been announced so far. I can't believe it. I showed you this in my last video, this Monstergram studio setup and the little nods to Monsters Cafe and all these different little Easter eggs in here. I just think this is so cool, and this is blocking off the horror makeup show exit while they work on that. I wonder how Dracula feels about the new Interview with the Vampire and Vampire Lestat show. Every so often there's a resurgence of vampire media, and I always get really happy when there is. We all know Dracula he's the OG in pop culture, so, you know, his place is secured. I don't know, I feel like Dracula and Lestat would have a really big battle. Those egos, those vampire egos. Oh my gosh, so cute. Aww. All right, so this is it. The last season of Stranger Things, season 5. Now they are doing that animated show, and I wouldn't be surprised if there were more iterations of these stories through the years. That happens, right? But this is the final season of the original show that so many of us have been watching for years. I mean, there was so long between some of these seasons. That's one of my biggest things, is like, I wish they wouldn't have taken so long between seasons, but that's neither here nor there now, because the show is wrapped up. We've got that final season, and now we are gonna walk through it. That is my favorite thing about Halloween Horror Nights, that us guests get to walk through the stories, original stories that Universal invents for us, and also some of our favorite movies and shows and stuff. So here's what Universal has said about this house. They said the Upside Down returns, the final season. It's gonna have some of the most gripping moments of the season. It's gonna be visceral experiences. It's gonna place us, the guests, at the center of the battle to save Hawkins. They said we're gonna see some iconic locations, like obviously the town of Hawkins, the Wheeler House, Hawkins National Lab, the Maxine military base, and the haunting realms of the Upside Down and the Abyss. Now, I hope that we see Henry's house, and I hope that we see that cave. I hope that we see a lot of those scenes, because that's those scenes going on in the memories and the mind. That was some of the coolest scenes. Also the building, the melting building with Nancy in there and the white goof, all of that. I hope we see that. Said we're gonna see Demogorgons and other creatures, and Vecna, of course. Now, like I said, my favorite thing about Halloween Horror Nights is walking through the stories. A lot of us have been watching Stranger Things since it first aired. So many years ago, so many years, we have been following these characters and stories. The creators of the show said that they were influenced by iconic 80s films and blockbusters and horror, and you can absolutely see it. And I do love that. It's very visual, very vibes kind of a show, I feel like. Very vibes. The music, the soundtrack. Some of these songs had a big comeback in the culture, pop culture, which I'm so happy about, and I hope those musicians are rolling in the royalties, because they deserve it. But yeah, Halloween Horror Nights. We have 3 houses announced now. We have an original house, Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control. I did a whole video giving all the details about that. We have Sinners, an excellent film you should definitely watch if you haven't seen it yet. It's time to start doing your HHN homework, and that means watching the films or rewatching the films and shows and stuff that are coming to the event. Now, rewatching the entire Stranger Things, you have time, and I do recommend it. Like, it's a great rewatch, especially from season 1. Like, the vibes of season 1 are so cozy now. But even if you just rewatch the last season, try to get it in there if you can. But there's more. There's more to be announced. 7 more houses we're waiting for them to announce. The scare zones they haven't announced. So there's a lot more coming. But I was excited because I do like to make a video every single time they announce a house. And yeah, I was on an airplane when they announced this, and I was like, really? Ah! Speaking of airplanes, man, the flight back was rough. There were storms in Texas and storms here in Orlando. There was like a ground stop at the airport. We were sitting on the plane for so long, and then we got here, we had to like circle a little bit before landing. It was a lot. I don't love flying. I will tell you, I much prefer driving. That's why we like road trips. But that kind of thing makes me like, yeah, I'm driving next time. And we do have another trip to Texas planned, by the way, coming up pretty soon. Like I said, we have family there. We have a niece there and family. We're gonna go visit them and do some other stuff. So let me know your suggestions. I know some of you guys commented on food places and cool stuff to do. Of course, we want to ride Tormenta. So don't worry. If it's open, we will be riding it when we go. But other suggestions, let me know in that area, in like the Dallas area. But anyway, let's move on. Let me know your thoughts about Stranger Things 5 coming to the event, what you hope to see in that house, and let me show you around some more, because we're gonna get over to Islands of Adventure too, but I wanna see a few things here. The horror makeup show here, which the exit of it is out through the 5 and Dime. That's the wall we saw covered up, but it is closed while they work on changing it. We don't know how big or how small the change will be, but we know it's closed for the rest of the year pretty much. I think it reopens later this year. I did a video on the last day. I love that they have Love is Universal here on the marquee. But yeah, so that is temporarily closed. Enhancements in progress. The Summer Solstice sun has been covered by a cloud. Oh, that's nice. The Trojan horse has been released. So we saw like the top of the horse's head when it was first like behind walls. It's a photo op and a promo here for The Odyssey, the film coming out on July 17th. And the horse is sinking into the sand. Why does this remind me of Neverending Story? But yeah, it is super cool looking. Universal Studios is a movie park and they do really cool movie promos in the park whenever a big like Universal film is coming out. So this is awesome. Let's have a quick look around here before we head over to Islands to see some of the progress on Scare Zone construction. There are so many sprigs, so many sprigs. Sprigs is our nickname for the trusses, by the way. He'll catch on. He'll catch on through the season. What's up, Lou? Let's go say hi to little Lou. Lots of new lighting, lots of new sprigs and support structures. And this one is still kind of in the same shape it was in. It looks like a 7 or an upside down L, which is why I have nicknamed it Little Lou. So hi, Little Lou. No changes here. It's just still there, still chilling. This is just the first stages of setting the park up for Scare Zones. When we start to see actual like sets and props and stuff, ooh, that's when you know. But look at this. This is a big, like a mini stage, like a platform, a riser here. Oh no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare rain. Let's go over to Islands. But yeah, lots of that. More sprigs over here. These are still here. Not a ton of change, just more, like more lights and more trusses, sprigs, whatever you want to call them. Ooh, look over here. So they've got these new construction walls up. Let's see, we need Boris Schuster to investigate. Is Madame Baziel completely like, I don't think she's completely blocked off actually. Wait, no, she's not. You can still see her. She's still in there, but her front window is covered up. As work on Finnegan's continues, this big wall's been added here. Wow. The sidewalk is still open. Let's see, the alleyway is still open. That's nice. But yeah, oh my gosh, there's a big tarp over this building too. Whoa, look at that. Lots going on in this park. But they are like gutting Finnegan's and it should reopen at the end of this year, hopefully. Wow. Okay, I think I need an iced coffee, guys. Iced coffee acquired. Oh no, 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 no. Well, it's summer, it happens. Okay, oh, hello. Well, I definitely feel better after a nice iced coffee there, and it is definitely gonna storm. That is very normal in the summer. Here in Orlando and a lot of other places. Y'all know if you live in a summer storm type of place. I'm taking full advantage of every cool zone, as should you. And back here, I came to this corner of the park just to see, oh my gosh. I'm always fascinated by these huge pieces of construction equipment that they use to build, I'm sure many things besides roller coasters, but also roller coasters. Because, you know, I'm a theme park person, so I find it fascinating. This coaster is going to be wild. Oh boy, the rain has begun. I feel the sprinkles. Time to whip out the umbrella. I also picked up my June pass holder magnet, so make sure you get one of these if you are an annual pass holder. I also love that they've still got all the retro merch in here. They've got the Love is Universal collection. Now let's get over to Islands before the deluge, the downpour. Oh, it's already begun. Never mind, it's already begun. Let's get the umbrella ready. So we can see a bunch of supports over here, and we know there's so much going on up in the front of the park with the construction of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. And I'm just so excited for the moment when like this is all, there's a big coaster to look at. We know we have the 170-foot spike up in the front. And look, even from here, we can see that like banked turn, all of those really cool coaster maneuvers. There's like a little hop sort of on your way up to the spike. It's just really, really cool to see. Just kind of like going in here as much as we can. Look, you can even see it from here. By the way, we recently stayed in Aventura and I found out about this. If you are staying at a Universal hotel, they have an exclusive character meet and greet right here in the Minions area. You should definitely do it if you're staying on property. Why not? You have your own special little meet and greet. Oh, by the way, they made a little update to Irene here. That is apparently the name of the eyeball monster in the new Minions and Monsters film, which I haven't seen the film yet, but I will when it comes out. They added a little minion. She ate a little minion in there. Or she's gooped him up with her eyeball monster goo. We shall see. The film comes out July 1st, so we'll definitely be seeing it. I saw the preview and I said this before, but like it was not what I thought it was going to be at all, but it does look cute and funny, so we'll be watching that. Now let's go over to Islands of Adventure. They also added a little minion up here to the octopus monster. Super cute. By the way, the Scooby-Doo playset is so cute. I saw it last time I was here, but I don't think I put it in the vlog. It's really cool. So it's $45 and it's like little people, you know? Little people. So cute. With the mystery machine back there. We can see the sky is changing. The trees are blowing in the wind. And we can see those columns, those support structures for the coaster. Fast and Furious back there. All right, we have an umbrella. Let's go. Oh, wow. It is just so cool to see this. So exciting. Oh my gosh. Can't wait till they finish that off. Do you see that last little nub up there? We've got our umbrella. Now let's walk over. It's a very quick walk to Islands of Adventure. I think those of you who know me know that I find storms to be really beautiful. And I love the sound of rain too, so. Wow. Especially summer storm. That is my absolute favorite. This coaster is gonna be a piece of work. It's gonna look so cool with the cars on it spinning. Every time I am in awe. See the Islands of Adventure lighthouse up ahead. Oh, the umbrella is not cooperating. The rain's kind of coming and going. It just stopped again, but we're here at Islands of Adventure. It's right next door. 5-minute walk. Gotta stop at every fan. It just stopped. It stopped raining. Okay, cool. The adventure begins. I am here for a singular purpose, to see Lost Continent, but of course we'll see what we see along the way. And they have the Stranger Things Halloween Horror Nights 2026 merchandise up in here too. Plenty of the carousel, the Infernal Carnival set. It's the artwork. Kind of wish this artwork was on the shirt, really. Can you see this a little better? Now I always walk through the new All Hallows Boutique. Oh, look, he's got red eyes. The new All Hallows Boutique, because this is the replacement for the old one now, or the original one, the All Hallows Boutique. Now, the building, we'll see. Oh, there's my buddy. What's up, Skeleton? Goodbye, Skeleton. Gosh, I love this. Halloween year round. So cool. Get your Halloween vibes year round in here. Okay, let's head over. Let's see, is it raining again? It's like on and off. It's very on and off. Okay, I think it's off. Yeah, so as I was saying, the All Hallows Eve was a store that they built over in Lost Continent, right? I've shown it to you guys many times, my favorite thing. It is gone. This is like the new All Hallows Eve Lost Emporium, which I love that they did this. Whoop. Really love that they did like a new version of the All Hallows Eve Boutique. It's a year-round Halloween store. There is also a year-round Christmas store in this park and an Epic universe, really. So, you know, we got the holidays covered. Epic actually needs a year-round Halloween store to be even. But anyway, I love that it's here. You can find spooky stuff year-round, and any new Halloween Horror Nights merchandise at Studios, it will be in the 5 and Dime, and at Islands, it will be here. Pretty recently, Confisco, this restaurant over here, one of my favorite places to eat in the parks, by the way, was covered up with a themed tarp. That's gone and all done, and now Croissant Moon Bakery is having its turn. All the grad bash and all of that graduation stuff is gone now. That is done. We're full on deep into the summer now at the summer solstice, but let's take a look across the lagoon. So we have been watching Lost Continent. Just to catch you up really quickly in case you're not familiar, Lost Continent is one of the islands here at Islands of Adventure. That's what they call the lands here in this theme park. It is an opening day land that has long since been being dismantled. And Universal has come out and said, over the next few months, they said this months ago, you'll see this part of the park like things closing and changing and all of that. And the last few times I've been here, I've been slowly showing you as that part of the park is being demolished. It's being demolished. Something new is coming, but we don't know what. There have been rumors for years about what's coming. Speculation, hopes, dreams, wishes, but there's no official word. So we don't know officially what's coming. We just know that Lost Continent is going. But there's a couple big structures that are gone, and I have to see it with my own eyes. It looks like coasters are not running, probably because there's lightning out on the horizon. Even the High in the Sky Seuss trolley's not running. But that's okay, because that's not what we're here for today. I mean, I do like to always see them running, but we're here to see something that it makes me quiver inside, but not in a good way. You'll see. Another cool zone. Some of these fans have like a misting water in them. This is one of them, and it is good. You know, you may get frizzy hair, you may get a mist on you from being in these wet conditions and then the wet fan and all that, but listen, you got to do what you got to do to stay cool, okay? We are in Lost Continent. Universal has said that Mythos, this beautiful restaurant, will still stand for the rest of the year and will close next year in 2027. But I have to show you what's the right. I have to pan the camera that way, and I am not ready. Last time I was here and I was standing in this very spot, I'm pretty sure I said this may be the last selfies I can get with the Trident. Well, it was. The Trident stands alone. I am taking some photos with it because you never know when's gonna be the last time you take a photo with the Trident. I made a video right before they put these walls up saying I never know when the last time I'm gonna be able to walk around in the Poseidon's Fury area will be, and come to find out it was the last time. So every single time I come through here, I'm gonna document a Lost Continent in its current form. We're gonna check everything out. Let's see what things look like further down the way. That was it. That was the last vlog with the Trident. The last selfies with the Trident. Poseidon's Trident has fallen. A moment. There is a My Universal Photos photographer out here, so I just took some photos. I take them any chance I get because you never know when they're not going to do them anymore because this land is closing. This is theme park history in the making. So theme park history in the making can either be their building and new things or the closure of old things. Both are in the making. But this is wild. Tons of trees. And the big Trident is gone. All right, I just went undercover for a bit because the rain's kind of starting and stopping, but this is wild to see. No more Trident. The Treasures of Poseidon store is still standing for now. But back there, I mean, if they have demolished the Trident, you know, it's all coming down. The last time I was in this spot, we had Poseidon's Trident standing there. This whole thing, one of the coolest theme park designed areas ever. So I just want to say goodbye. Poseidon's Fury, the ride, has been closed for over 3 years. But the Trident still stood. But it no longer does, so goodbye. That's not all though. We know that the Mystic Fountain has been closed and it is also being demolished back there, but something else. For now, Fire Eater's Grill is still open, but that is not all. Other significant parts of Lost Continent have also been demolished, so let's take a look. Last time I was here, you could still go all up into this area. This is all closed off. Everything up to the restrooms, completely closed off. Completely gone. Wow. We were actually watching active demolition last time we were here, and I can hear it. And we know that the Poseidon Theater is a pile of rubble now. And I don't know how much of it we're gonna be able to see from here, but the archway with the like lion with wings, all of that is also gone. The fact that they're working so actively and so quickly when this has all been sitting here for years, it makes me think that maybe that means something concrete is on the table and a timeline is like in the works behind the scenes somewhere. Hopefully. Last time we were back here, we could still see that archway there. We could still see the top of the building. It's all leveled now. Wow. Theme parks are a gazillion dollar industry. I don't know, billions and billions of dollars across the USA and across the world. So, wow. Do you hear the sounds of the cicadas? Oh, they just stopped. They just stopped. But anyway, the fact that this is so close to the Hogsmeade train station in Hogsmeade, I don't know. I don't know. Does that mean anything? We don't know. Well, let's walk through here, finish the loop. Hagrid's and every other coaster are currently on a weather delay. Yeah, a lightning storm. Even though it may not look like it, it's coming and going. Half the sky's one way, the other half's the other. We've seen that the Hogwarts Castle refreshing project, I'll say, has been long done. The nighttime show is back. Hogwarts always, it's really cool. You should definitely see it if you're here at night. There you go with that. And the bridge has reopened as well, so that's cool. Yay, both sides of the bridge are open. And normally you would get great views of Velocicoaster and Hulk running, but all the coasters are not running currently. This is one of the bridges that is a super popular photo spot, and it's back open, yay. Pass on through Jurassic Park here. Got another weather delay sign here. Roller coasters generally will not run when lightning is within a certain vicinity or other like weather elements, dangerous weather elements. It just happens. Summer is a time of storms, not just here in Florida, but like all across the South, all across the nation, really, like the Midwest, like everywhere, right? Wherever you guys live, let me know where you live. And if summer storms are a big thing, they're definitely a big thing here in Florida. Just taking a minute to cool off and look at dinosaurs for a bit. Whew. By the way, this is the Jurassic Park Discovery Center. Downstairs you can see dinosaurs and fossils and bones and stuff. Some of the things used in the films and some recreations. It's pretty doggone cool. Woo. Jurassic Park River Adventure scheduled to reopen late 2026. So we've still got all of that going on. A huge investment into this ride and getting it all nice and fresh and new. It's funny with the roller coaster not running, I can hear the music in the land more and all the little sounds in there. Cool. Check this out. They're doing some work on the like thatched roofs here. This is a huge project going on. Wow. I showed you guys the new T-Rex photo experience, T-Rex Chase. Meet a dino. This shop in here is so cool. He's on the boat. Oh, neat. Meet a dino. They keep adding more in here, don't they? Who recalls or at least knows about the famous Triceratops encounter that used to exist here? And you'll see nods to it and Triceratops in different forms all around the park. We've seen them for like tribute stores and stuff, but here's a photo op, super cool. It's so big and so awesome. Wow. Wish I could pet her. There's more construction walls as they're working on that ride. Can't wait for it to reopen. That's a big one. I know that Pteranodon Flyers has been testing for a while, but it hasn't reopened yet. Oh my gosh, here it comes. I'm shooketh. Come on. I know, I saw, there it is. Look, there it is. It's testing. Thunder Falls Terrace is closing very soon, forever. Very, very soon. It smells so incredible in here. So good. The Universal has said that Thunder Falls Terrace, this restaurant, is closing later this summer, so any day now. And later it will become a new full-service signature restaurant. It's just so cool. The theming's awesome in here. And so's the food. And you used to be able to get views of the ride and the splashdown through those windows over there, but they're covered with the green now while they're doing the construction. Bye, thank you, you too. Just capturing these before this closes forever. I love the music, the facade. Such a cool thing. Kong. Passing over into Toon Lagoon now. I don't think this ride is running right now either, but it's still cool to look at. Popeye and Olive Oil. It's been so long since I've seen you guys both here.
Yeah.
You're the cutest. I love it. Can I look at this newfangled contraption?
Oh.
It's not as strong as your arm, but you know.
No, but it's a different type of. It needs mechanical spinach.
Exactly, mechanical spinach. That's true. That's the batteries. But he has good thinking. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the pictures came out so cute. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen Popeye and Olive Oil out in Toon Lagoon doing photo ops, and they're so funny and cute. And they're doing it right in front of the Popeye statue there. So I love how they do his arms. Like he's really eating his spinach because I eats me spinach. Oh, and Olive Oil is so cute. Oh, I love that. That's cute. And there's people of all ages. Everybody knows Popeye and Olive Oil. I don't know. They transcend time and generations. Also, I don't know if you guys remember, but in a vlog recently, I don't know which one, we got this shirt for Sam, and I was lamenting that they didn't have it in my size. I was lamenting, but today, the lamentation has ended because they have it in my size. How cool is that? I mean, this is an adult small, so it's still pretty big, but look at how cool it is. Success. Pop this in here. Alrighty. Woo! There's the pass holder lounge, by the way. If you're in this park and you want your pass holder magnet, you can get it in there. And there's always sales in here, and there's currently a 70% off Hello Kitty sale. Wait, what? I bought this wallet for full price, and now it's 70% off. I like the Hello Kitty bow bucket hat. Let's see, so it's 30, so it'd be 70% off. I am boiled to a crisp. A crisp. I've been kind of beat the heating a little bit today, just basically staying indoors and stuff. But there's definitely more I could do to beat the heat, like bringing my refillable cup and things like that. I gotta do another video like that soon, like where I'm focused on showing you guys like my little ways of beating the heat. But like a lot of it's obvious, like go indoors wherever you can. This one's only open till 4 though, so just so you know. But the store over at Studios where you can get the magnet is open all day. But the pass holder lounge, you can only go in there if you're a pass holder, and that's a great way to cool off and beat the heat and chill. And sometimes they have little freebies and fun things and characters and stuff in there. Now here's something else new and cute they're doing for the Summer Camp Chalk Art Zone. Now, it did just storm, and there's like games and a DJ and stuff, so nobody's out now, but I have seen kids out here playing, and it's really cute. And there's fans, cool zone. Oh, the coaster's running again. I almost walked right into this Jenga thing, but there's like games for kids, giant fans, music, dancing and stuff like that, so good to know. I think a few families are starting to realize it's here, but it's right here between Toon Lagoon and Marvel Superhero Island, and that's a nice little addition. Coasters and rides are all back up and running. It was just a brief weather delay. There it goes. Oh my gosh, that's such a good one. Nice. Well, it's thundering, but it's kind of blue and bright and then gray. It's on and off. It rains, it stops. Par for the course. Look at that spike out there. It's so cool. Whew. Okay, back to the car. That was a swampy walk. I call it swamp glow, and that is the glow that you get from the humidity and the heat and the sweat and the flushing of the skin in the summer here in Florida, and pretty much all year round. It's hot all year round here, but we're not even at the peak of summer yet. The dog days of summer are still not upon us, but we are at the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. The sun was up there and it was doing its thing today. I like to be outside on the summer solstice. I don't know, I'm very like about those things. I'm a whimsical gal. For those of you who know that about me, I just am that way. And one thing I'm always gonna be in my videos is myself. Y'all know I love theme parks. I love the world of theme parks, and I love and appreciate all of you who are here with me for the journey of all these years that we've been doing this. I've been making these videos since 2017. So next year it will be 10 years that I have been a theme park YouTuber. Amazing. Some of you know my story, and if you don't, you can check out my video all about me. But in a nutshell, I have always worked in not-for-profit and education, places that I felt were doing good for the world, and that has always been my goal. There are new things being built all the time, and I will be there to share them with you, to experience them and share my experiences with you. That's my goal here, is to share my experiences, my passion, my enthusiasm for theme parks and travel and road trips and all this fun stuff that we love to do. and share the life of a theme park enthusiast with you. And that's what I've done since day one, and that's what I will continue to do. I don't know, sometimes I just want to kind of share that, and it doesn't really fit in most videos. It just kind of like is random to be saying those things, but it is how I feel, and I just like to share from my heart all the time, but like sometimes just a little extra. And every once or twice a year, I'll do like a get to know me updated telling my story video, and I did one earlier this year, so I will link it just in case you're like, who is Jackie and why is she so enthused? Watch the video and you'll find out. Anyway, yes, do let me know if you're excited for Halloween Horror Nights this year, the Stranger Things announcement, if you're ready for more announcements, what you think of the new coaster being built, Lost Continent, if you're watching Interview with the Vampire / the Vampire Lestat, all of that, and also what you want to see more of this summer, because there is more coming at ya. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm sending you a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.